Hello and welcome to DevSpot. Today I'm going to be showing you how to use methods in Vue. In this example, I'll manipulate a div to show you how it's done. So here we have a sample project set up. This can be done just by doing Vue, create, and then the project name. So here we'll start with a div, then I'll add a couple elements inside, and we'll do a header tag, test div, then let's go ahead and I'll add just a little more text so it's a little bigger. Here is our test div. Okay, perfect. Then I'm going to go ahead and add a class name, test div, and then we can go down into the style tag here and style it up a little bit. I'll go with centering it on the page, display block. This isn't necessarily what the video is about, but I'll go ahead and add this just in case. I'll add a background color, give it a nice green color. And we'll round the corners on it. We'll add a width of 50. And then we'll give it a nice cursor pointer here, so when you hover over it, it looks like a clickable item, just like so. Alright, perfect. So now within the script tags, that's where we're going to be adding our method. So I need to add an ID to our div. I'll be using that later. So within our script tag here, we're going to go ahead and add a methods object here where we can add all of the functions that we'll need. This is just going to be a super basic implementation. So I'll have a sample function here within our methods object. I'll go ahead and create a variable and then access our div by its ID. That ID was test div ID. And then from there, I'm just going to set up a function that changes the style of the div. And so in this case, I'm going to go ahead and change the background color to I'll go with like a nice blue color that I picked before I recorded. So then boom, you have your styling, you have your HTML, and you have your functions. So we should be able to go over and click our div and change, but nothing happens. Well, we're going to want to actually add an onClick event here. So it's going to be listening for a click here. And then you're going to call your function when your div is clicked. So you can simply just go sample function. And that's the connection between the two there. And then you can see when you click it, we get a nice change of color. Go ahead and refresh the page. Goes back to the normal color. Click it again, and it's blue. So pretty easy to do. This is obviously a super basic example, so you can also change multiple things at once. You can obviously do everything you would need for your website or just your project. But here I'll go ahead and have it change its height on this one. So you can see, you click it, and the height changes. So I mean, it's just as easy as that to implement methods within your Vue project. Yeah, so thank you very much for watching.